Alright guys, welcome to the channel. How's everyone doing? We're going to be looking at some stuff here. I got finally the T-handles for the lathe, so now I mean some of these are like insanely large, but I have the ones I need for the tool holder and whatnot. Let me just close this back up and I'll show you what I mean. I grabbed out the 4mm. We'll grab the Proxxon lathe right here, and then this should fit. Oh, it's the 3mm. Okay. Alright, call me a liar, Proxxon. Call me a liar. So there we go. So now I can tighten down the tools. I also have the one for this. That one's the 4mm for tightening. I can get on that and I can move that to where I need it to be and tighten it back down. So got the T Allen keys, so been waiting for a little bit on those. So alright, that's the first thing, and then we got an issue with this being square, the tool being square with the chuck or collet. So I'm hoping to use an indicator to dial that in. Let's grab that here. So I grabbed this one here. This is just a cheap economy brand. Don't get the fancy Serret like I like. And it's a little larger than I would like, but see, it's a dial indicator, and I need a way to mount it. And then with the sled locked down, you put it here, it's mounted, and then you bring this in and you see how far out of square your stock is. So, or your holder, your tool holder, my bad. So, comes with a magnetic base. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use that. Let's see here. Because yeah, oh no. Oh. Let's just get this on here and see if there's a way. So I might have to make a mount that I can put in the collet. Okay, so basically I want it to be able to place it and mount it like so, and then I can tram this and see if it's out any. But with the tool in it, of course. But this is not, I mean, this is square to my table, but it's not, I mean, if it's off a little bit, it's gonna show a difference. So I have to come up with a way to square it to the collet, to the chuck itself. So I'm gonna have to make an adapter that this fits on. So I need, so let's put that over there. outlets. So in a way, if you have any tips or ideas how I can do this, please leave a message in the comments or join my Discord, link in the description. So I know it would be much easier on the 250 lathe because it has the base is magnetic. This is aluminum. The other one's metal, so the magnetic holder will stick on that. So we also need to do tool height also, setting the tool height. So that would be pretty much straightforward. I could use the magnetic base. So let's put this back on here. Like so. And let's go up here. Alright. So if we if I come in here and I square that up to there and I swing this around, lower it down, I want to be right on the tip of that, right there. So what I want to do is put that right there on the tip of that. I need a better end for this, which I will get to. So so if I go like this and I pull that out, I get it right on the tip there. Okay. Right on the tip. So that's at 15. So if we come down and look at that, that's at 15. So if I take a tool, like that cutoff tool we were using in a previous video that got extremely loud. So if I take this, so if I take this cutoff tool and I place it in the hole there, and we crank it down, and we bring it up here, we can see that the tool is definitely too low, because if we come over here and we touch the top of the tool with this, it's at 44, and it should be at 15. So it is 55 low. Not technically 55 low, but if we try to get right on the edge here, right on the edge, it's about 15. So if we take a spacer that is 15 thou, and I want to make a better fixture for this, but if we come in here and we grab this one, that one's 20, so that's going to be too much. Do we have a 15? That one's 39. Alright, these two together make 16, so this would be the way to go here. So let's place these in here like so. And this is a very crude way of doing this. I would not do this in a regular shop. This is me doing this with the materials that I have at my disposal. Now if I crank this forward, we are a smidge low. I can see that. We are a smidge low on the end of the spindle, or the tailstock. But if we come in here and we put the indicator on that, right there on the tip, we are at 34, 33 and a half, and then this is technically 48. So it does need the 20. So this one looks like the 20 would be the way to go instead of the 16 to get this dead center. So we'll take out these two that made 15 and we'll put in the 16 here. And that looks like it's about spot on. So if we look at this area right here, that looks about right. And this is going to be a real crude measurement, but it's a proof of concept. If we place this on here, I need better tips. So that's right at the 15 mark, and if we place it on there, it's okay. It's about at the 15 mark. I need better tips. I'm gonna get those. But that is one way of indicating its center. It still looks a smidge low to the tailstock live center, but I think that is a better, closer to when we go and do some more brass rods to cut them off without that loud screeching sound and it riding up on the tool itself. It was riding up on the tool, so it was a little low. It still seems like it could be just a smidge on the low side still. It does look a smidge low. When I get better indicator tips, I'm going to get something that clamps on to the base here that I can just swing, and I can easily set it up. I can measure off a known dimension in the collet and then subtract the half that and then touch off the top of the tool. So, but this is where I'm going from here, trying to get a little bit more accurate. Like I said, this stuff just came out of the box. I still need to make some fixtures for it and all that good stuff. So yeah, that's that. I got one to set the mill table square and the vise square, I have to make adapter for that, but I need the lathe true before I do that. So I'm going to bring you up here and I'll show you that indicator. So it's another dial indicator. It's a lever type dial indicator. So it's a lever type dial indicator. It has a small stud. This should fit in. This should fit in the mill, so it would fit in this collet too. But really, you know, I could. You know, it's not a bad idea to try it this way. Let's try it with this indicator and see if we can do the tramming of this part with this indicator. Let's find a collet for this here. I don't know if I'm gonna have one. It's too large. Far too large. Pull this out. Man, these collets, man, they get in there. Alright. Should have one that this would fit in. There we go. So place this in here and we'll see if we can come up with a way to do this real quick. I didn't want this to be a long video. It's kind of like an update thing. So, but I have ways to make things more precise now, and that's my goal. Because I was doing some cylinders and they were having tapers on them, and I can't have that. So okay, so I'm gonna have to rotate the indicator so it aims down. So here's the certification. So there's not a tool that it comes with that does that, but I could do this, you know, get it like that. That is, yeah, I'll have to figure this out. So, but yeah, I got that. I can go this way. I can, you know, make an adapter, figure stuff out like that. But like I said, leave comments down below, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Discord, join the Discord in the link description. Proxon Tools link in the description. Thank you everybody, and have a fantastic day. Real quick pop in if you stayed to the end of the video. I'm going to add this in. So this is what I'm talking about making the lathe square. So I'm going to right up against the tool holder, and it's set to 0. And as I crank this in, there's what? Don't tell me that's as far as it goes. Okay, that's as far as it goes. So I'm not going to be able to test the whole sweep of it. But wow. Okay. kind of needed to go back further. Alrighty, so yeah, so I need to come up with, I need to offset it this direction so I can trim this, because I can already tell this isn't straight, and that's what I was hoping for you guys to see, but only goes in so far. So yeah, alright, thanks guys.